Hi guys, and welcome to the first edition of From TCC With Love, a fortnightly update from your house leader team. So, we just wanted to let you know that, we miss you guys, and there's a photo of all of us looking rather marvellous, taken either during lockdown or before. And we want you to know that we're thinking about how you're getting on, we hope you're okay, and we are really valuing all your hard work. And we're seriously impressed with all the work that we've seen and all the contact we've had with a huge amount of you during this period. We're hearing only some of the fantastic things that you're doing, and all of them fill us with great joy. So thank you very much for that. The first segment I want to focus on is the community news. What's going on at TCC that you need to be aware of? First of all, if you are we're planning to go on the Barcelona trip, messages being posted on Parent Pay by the head teacher in respect of the trip in July. Be grateful if the parents of those children going could respond to the message via Parent Pay. The second thing to note, if you're in year 11 or year 13, results days have been announced. The Department for Education has now confirmed A-level results will be issued to students on Thursday the 13th of August. Be available to the students in a sixth form common room from 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. It's also been confirmed that GCSE results will be issued to students on Thursday the 20th of August. Again, available to students in a sixth form common room from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We hope to see as many of you there as possible. Another bit from the local community as well was we were really pleased to hear about the charity head shave. Some of our year 7 students who play for the Tor Point Athletic under 12s have taken part in a sponsored head shave to raise money for NHS charities, and they raised over £1,000. So great stuff, guys. Very well done. If you have any more community news, please do email it to HLoL, HLOL at torpoint.cornwall.sch.uk so we can hear about it and therefore include it in the next fortnight's From TCC With Love. The next segment is that we want to introduce a fortnightly topic. And this first topic, which I think is particularly pertinent with the lockdown that we're all enduring at the moment, is the idea of resilience. Resilience, if you didn't know what it meant, means an ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune or change. So misfortune or change, difficult things that come our way or things we weren't expecting to happen, such as COVID-19. Below that are just some quotes that I think quite pertinently reflect how resilience is important, how that ability to recover and adjust is really important in a time like this. So the first quote says, resilience is not what happens to you, it's how you react to, respond to, and recover from what happens to you. So it's about what you do with this change you find yourself confronted with. The key to life is resilience, says the second speaker. We will always be knocked down. It's the getting up that counts. Again, resilience is about that ability to come back from the difficulties that we face in life. The best antidote to stress is resilience, having the ability to respond to change or adversity proactively and resourcefully. The commonality, I think, across all of those quotes is that notion of being able to adjust and react in a way that doesn't lead you towards a thing of feeling bad, feeling unwell, feeling sad, feeling like you're struggling during this time. So what can it look like during lockdown? Resilience can manifest in not giving up when finding a piece of work difficult, because remote learning is a new challenge for many of us. Contacting your teacher to ask for help when you find work difficult. So you're adjusting to a new way of working. You're getting in contact with your teacher to deal with any misconceptions or struggles you might be having. Being in close proximity to the same people in your family day in, day out. One example of how that might look is to know when to say sorry and meaning it. Making others smile in your house to help them be resilient during lockdown is another good challenge. You're not going to be the only one who's finding it difficult, having good days, having bad days, and that kind of situation. Contacting family members, friends, or members of your community who might feel a bit lonely. It's a great thing to do because you may be lucky, or you may not feel lucky, but you absolutely are lucky to be, if you're in close proximity with your family right now, and you've got people to spend your day with, but there are people out there who haven't. I think part of our job in our community is to actually make contact with them, be it a note through the door, be it FaceTiming someone, be it a smile, wave, saying hello at the window, whatever it may be. Another thing that has proven to be really quite helpful is to have clear routines to help make your day a success. So think about how resilience could benefit you. Think about how you can adjust to make the best of what is a challenging situation. Fortnightly challenge, moments of happiness. Ms. Howard has been putting together and Ms. Pine some great challenges to really reflect on the good things that can happen to us during this time itself. And every fortnight we'll be setting you that fortnightly challenge. It's a little one for you to engage with and enjoy during lockdown itself. So this week, this challenge for this fortnight is to complete this week's moments of happiness. So in essence, it's a collage of photos that you put together and send in to us, so we can say, wow, that's amazing, good times. And this week's are to read to escape, reading, one of the great pleasures of being alive. Leave 3 positive notes around the house for your family to find. What a wonderful idea. Say something positive to everyone you speak to today. That sounds like a great idea. Drink your recommended daily water allowance. Absolutely. Good to stay hydrated. Say thank you to people who have supported you in the house or beyond the house itself. Via note, via letter, which is the next one, to write a letter. Getting old school now. Help out with some household chores. Sounds good to me. Exercise daily. Food for the body is food for the soul. And have your lunch outside. Is another nice way, particularly with the weather we've been having. And the final one is to call a relative. Speak to a family member on the phone. Tell them you love them. Tell them you miss them. Tell them you can't wait to see them again. Plan the things you're going to do when all of this changes and there's an element of going back to normal. It could look like this, which is one that my fantastic wife, Mrs. P's, put together. You can see there, reading some great works, playing some games, doing a bit of scootering as our daily exercise, breakfast, reading a bit of the Famous Five, great books, a bit of sports and a bit of fresh air, another one examples of our daily exercises. So email any completed collages to your tutor from your school account. Remember, your tutor's email address will be their surname, dot their first initial, and the same suffix for all of them, at torpoint.com or .sch.uk. It'd be lovely to see loads of those flooding in so we can see how you're getting on. But remember, we know it's not easy. We know it's a challenge. So if you need support, there are ways you can make contact, yeah? So we are here for you. So the types of support you can get, if you need help, email your house leader directly or through HLoL at torpoint.com or sch.uk, which we all have access to that email account. Or Mrs. Lear as a designated safeguarding lead at lear.b at torpoint.com or sch.uk. You can also reach the college through Worries email inbox or the inquiries email inbox. And you know what, guys, we all hope you are keeping safe and well during this period, and if there is anything at all that we can do to help, please do let us know. So final thought for this fortnight is resilience is not what happens to you, it's how you react to, respond to, and recover from what happens to you. And that's the final message for today. Make the best of the situation you're in. Find ways to smile, find ways to endure and to recover from the difficulties that we find ourselves facing at the moment. And remember, you're not alone. So that's the first edition of From TCC With Love. I hope you've enjoyed it, and look forward to touching base with you again in a fortnight's time.